everyone, we got the second game of the NBA Cup group stage for these two teams. This one has a little more meaning than your average regular season game. I'm Kevin Harlan, excited to share the broadcast table tonight with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce on the sideline. And a chance now to look at the schedule for Chicago. On Sunday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Dallas Mavericks. Then on Monday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the Atlanta Hawks.
And you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. We've got Jared McCain. Bird is out there with Alexander Sarr. Then it's Sabonis, and it's Jerome in at the point. And for Chicago, they've got Thomas. Zach Edey out there with Isaiah Hartenstein. Then there's Max Christie. And it's Williamson in at the 3 spot. We got minutes, we have rotations. These elements, Greg, are very much in the works at this time of the season.
And I tell you, a hot streak from a role player might earn them a starting spot. And further success can really shake things up. Giving everyone a fair chance is key.
Those are some hustle points, really bonus points when you put in a miss.
Sarr with the screen on Williamson. To the paint with the shot. And Sabonis the bucket on the assist by Bird.
You see how confident Sabonis is down there. He's got an array of moves and outstanding footwork to go with it.
And Thomas, here we go. Stolen by Bird. In the corner, it's McCain. Hands it from downtown.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Thomas. Williamson outside. Back to Thomas. Clock at 6. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Fires the 3. And Sarr pulls it down. And here's Boston. It's a 3-point game. And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Well, I spoke with the head coach for Chicago. I heard Coach go over the dribble handoffs that Sabonis is so creative with. He reminded his players that the jumper isn't the first option. Usually he looks to pass for 3 to 4 seconds, reminding his players to stay wide, anticipate high passes, watch for the cutters, and then contest. Sabonis can be a real headache out there. Kevin?
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. The first one falls. And GA, you look at the numbers for Sabonis. They're historic. But how would you surround him to make a deep run?
Well, I might try to pair him with another rim protector. Sabonis is a nice focal point offensively, but he's not a big-time shot blocker.
And Sabonis drops them both. There's no doubt Sabonis has developed RJ into one of the best big men in the NBA. A double-double machine.
Yeah, and what's most impressive about his 2024 performance, he had a game where he was the first player in NBA history to have a triple-double without missing a shot, turning the ball over, or committing a foul. It was literally a perfect game.
Here's Sarr. Boston again missing. For Chicago, they've gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. And Williamson gets it to go.
As you expect, Zion getting forceful and dominant inside.
Jerome with it. Thomas covering. Sarr sets the screen for Bird. Pass to Sabonis. Chicago grabs the miss. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Boston.
And two teams here that were evenly matched a season ago as they split the season series.
Now, here is Bird. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Boston.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
And it's blocked. Here we go. Thomas heading to the hoop. Here's Christie. Great touch on the 16-footer. Here's Jerome. Still scoreless. Stolen by Thomas. Pass to Christie. This one for three. And it's Bird with the rebound.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
McCain got a piece of it. Here's Thomas. And the call on the shot. It sends him to the line.
And without a doubt, one of the greatest small men we've ever seen. Zeke possesses the skill and determination to just take over a game at any point.
Chicago shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
Shooting two.
That free throw good from Thomas. And both free throws good for Thomas.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Now Jerome. Scoreless thus far. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
That's a guy you want taking shots. A quality offensive player.
Here's Thomas. And Boston with the rebound. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
And in terms of intensity, they kind of took the night off. It looked like they were just going through the motions.
Yeah, you hate to be critical, but that's part of our job. You have to call it the way we see it. That night, they were flat.
Sabonis, no good.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Thomas passes to Christie. Here's Hartenstein, and the rebound paying off as they pick up two.
Bad boys all over the glass.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Oh, I'm trying to, man. You can see that with these stupid phantom steals, man. Got a good game going here, but they keep ruining it with Is it ball security? Is that what it is? Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. I got it up to 58. Turn it up to... Do I have to do that? I mean, you can't make simple passes. Man. Maybe it's hands. I don't know. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. The ability to catch the ball. No, that's the ability to deflect passes. So I guess maybe turning... I guess you gotta turn the computers all the way down because they just... I can see if you're doing it for like, you know, like hairline passes, but just average everyday passes, like come on. Let's just put it at 10. I'll go from there.
To the wing right side. Here's Sabonis. Sabonis can't get that one to go.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Now, here's Thomas. Coming off a solid outing against Cleveland. 6 to shoot. That puts them in the lead.
And though Thomas is great from the perimeter, he has a toughness and a willingness to go in amongst the trees and kind of mix it up.
Here's Jerome. He's coming off a 16-point game against Orlando.
And a big part of that was his aggressiveness, drawing contact, and getting to
Man,
And
I'll tell you one thing. Zeke got these boys playing. They play just like the business. No layups. No layups with the bad boys.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Man, they foul hard as hell. Take no prisoners.
First one falls for him.
Few players have the overall game of Larry Bird. Obviously, we know he can shoot the lights out, but he's also an elite level passer.
Malik Beasley, he's checked in for Boston. Bird hits them both.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Thomas passes to Hartenstein. Williamson double team. Here's Christie. Boom, he jams it straight down.
You know, the rest of the D can be stretched a little thin when the double team's in place like that.
Pass to Song. And here's Bird. The shot will not fall. Good D by Williamson.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Bird with it. Isaiah Thomas covering. Sabonis. Boston again missing.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Thomas, that's good.
Man, Isaiah got up in there. That's
Chicago lead.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Beasley finds Bird. Hartenstein against Song. Inside. There's Sabonis. Great play by Bird to set it up. Bird's got 3 assists now in this one.
And Bird gets a lot of love for his scoring ability, but he's also an outstanding passer for his position.
Now, here's Thomas. He has 6. Shoots over Jerome. Here's Hartenstein. Got a hand on it.
Great timing on the rejection there. This young kid, Sarr, has major defensive potential.
Beasley with a clean look. Good on the triple. And Boston leads by 2. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Now here's Thomas. Williamson double team. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Bird against Williamson. Shoots the 3. Jerome. No good.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
And Williamson throws it down.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
And Brian Keeve wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Brook Lopez is checked in for Zach Edey. Vanderbilt comes in for Isaiah Hartenstein. Jones checked in for Zion Williamson. And it's Bruce Brown in for Max Christie. Here's Coulibaly. Simmons sets a screen for Coulibaly. Right block shot. Count that bucket. Coulibaly's got the game tied up here for Boston. And here's Thomas, who brings it up for Chicago. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Coaches love that kind of showing offensively, especially on the road.
Now, here's Thomas. He's got 6, and it's Brown missing. Beasley for three. Here's Bol. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And like his father, Manu, Bol's combination of size and scoring is very unique. The key for him is just staying healthy.
And the first one drops. Chicago making some changes. Yusuf Nurkic comes in for Brook Lopez. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Isaiah Thomas. Boston also with the sub. Jones is checked in. Both shots good from the stripe. Chicago trailing here. Dinwiddie with it. Pass to Vanderbilt. Rebound Boston. 1:57 left to play in the first. Coulibaly against Brown. Down low. It's stolen by Jones. Brown finds Vanderbilt. Pass to Dinwiddie. Takes the three. And Boston with the rebound. Bol's got 4 rebounds in this game. Coulibaly against Jones. Back to Bol. Now here's Beasley. And he could not get that one to go.
No layup.
It goes on.
No layup.
For Boston, they have been perfect so far from the free throw line. 6 for 6.
Isaiah got these boys playing, man.
78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
First free throw is
like
good.
Ice Cube said, I got 6 and I'm aiming them. I'm 6 fouls. I'm going to use every bit of them. I can only call 1 foul at a time.
He doesn't get the second one. Chicago trails by 3. Inside. Coulibaly with the steal. Beasley outside. Sabonis kicks to Beasley. Bol, a screen on Dinwiddie. Just 5 to shoot. Boston needs to get off a shot. On its way from Beasley for 2. Almost, but it rolls out. Chicago's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Controlled from outside.
How about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Dinwiddie against Simmons. Sabonis, and that one good. Sabonis has got 8 points.
That kind of challenge isn't going to deter Sabonis. He's good at gutting through contact.
And Jones slams it home.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Here's Coulibaly. Simmons, a screen on Brown. Here's Sabonis. Basket counts. He's got 10.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
It's been all about Domantas Sabonis for Boston. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, they're putting pressure on all the ball handlers, getting into the passing lanes and showing great anticipation.
Boston with the ball. 3-point lead. We've got Jared Vanderbilt. Brown out there with Thomas. Then it's Herbert Jones. And it's Lopez in at the center position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Thomas gets the bucket. Thomas got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for Chicago.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
To the paint. Sabonis with the bucket. Sabonis has got 12 in the game.
As a coach, you know that you can count on Sabonis to give you a double-double every night.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey, well, the son of Hall of Fame big man Arvydas Sabonis, DeMontis said he was a 7-footer that could do everything, like a point guard. He's at a whole different level. I'm just another basketball player. He is a legend. But his father said, DeMontis is a warrior like me, and I'm very proud. Back to you guys.
Great stuff. Okay, Allie, we thank you. Here's Coulibaly. Isaiah Thomas picking up that last basket. Pass to Sabonis. Tipped away. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last.
Now let's check out some stats for Brown. How he performed last season. He put up about 8 points a game last season. 4 rebounds and 2 assists. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or two every game.
And that's what you need from some guys on the team. Not everyone can be an all-star. You need glue guys to find that success too.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Pass to Sabonis. Easily outside. Shot clock at 6. For 3. Happy to see that one go in for a second make in 5 attempts. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Now, here's Thomas. 10 points for him. High post Lopez. Over Sabonis. Outside for Thomas. And Jones has it in the corner. Back to Thomas. Lopez right side. Over Sabonis. Lopez, no luck. And so Simmons will bring it up for Boston. Pass to Beasley. Fires from deep. That shot missing. Good work defensively by Jones.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Now, here's Thomas. Lopez outside. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Lopez has got himself on the board with 3 there. And, GA, you know, some people argue that defense has declined in recent years. Would you agree?
I think mostly it's just harder to defend in today's game. You have to cover so much more ground, and with the lack of physicality, it just makes it more challenging.
Zion Williamson's checked in for Chicago. Bird, he's checked in for Boston. For Boston, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. And here is Simmons. No scoring in this one. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Now, here's Thomas. He's got 10. Lopez outside. Pass to Jones. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
The ball goes to Boston.
Now that we have a chance, let's go to the 2K leaderboard and reveal last season's top shot blockers. Brook Lopez third.
And shot blocking is the element of the game that I think he cares about the most. That's where he puts in that effort and energy.
Now here's Bird. He's got 8. Kicks it out to Beasley. Buries the long-range jumper. Beasley's got the lead up to 6 now for Boston.
That's number 2 for him from long range in the quarter, his 3rd overall.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And now a look at Domantas Sabonis. Last season, he played outstanding, 1st in rebounding. And he also finished in the top 20 of the assist rankings, making plays for others and making his teammates better.
And getting back to the fact that he led the league in rebounding, you know how hard that is? What a tremendous asset to the team. Alexander Saw, he's checked in for Bol. Boston leading by 4. Simmons passes to Bird. Simmons, a screen on Jones. Bird looking it over. Right side Sabonis. Nice ball movement by Boston. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
D all over Sabonis there. Would you
man?
Because that is a tough
this team.
For Boston, they have
wow.
The charity
this is a physical basketball team that Isaiah Thomas has, man. This team is, they don't give up no layups, man.
Free throw good. Sabonis.
Sabonis is a guy who works hard on both ends of the floor, and he does things the right way.
And Sabonis drops them both. Chicago trails by 6. Now Thomas, 12 points for him. Pass to Williamson. Here's Lopez. Clock at 6. Now Jones. Stolen by Bird. And here is Simmons. In the corner, it's Saw. Sabonis, great positioning on the putback. And Boston leads by 8.
The offensive successes due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Lopez inside, defended by Bird. Lopez, no luck. Sabonis' screen on Thomas. And Simmons kicks to Sabonis. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. And now a 10-point Boston lead.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
The kick out to Brown. Bangs home the trifecta. Brown's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
I've got to say, this is a nice pass by Williamson. Everyone expects him to finish there.
Beasley outside. Back to Simmons. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Saw. Beasley outside. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. But it's no good.
Man, that's what's messing the game up. If you would just fix the phantom steals. Like, let's just take a look at, like, they got, like, how many turnovers? That's the only thing I would change right now. They got 10 turnovers, and they're unforced. They're just phantom steals. That's the only thing I would change. If you could just tone that crap down. I can't even make a simple outlet pass. They just magically just warp into position and steal the ball. Oh, everything of the game, it ruins immersion. You know, you get into the game. I'm sorry. Let's turn them layups up too. We missing way too many round of thing layups, but let's see. Got steal success on 45. Turn that down, man. My God, they go for steals. It's like, man, they just get rewarded every time. It's like you just just can't just say you're just going to steal the ball when you want to. It doesn't work that way. You have to earn it. Like, man, they're not even doing anything to get these steals. They're just warping up in there. Maybe that's what I got to turn. Yeah, maybe I got to turn that down, I guess. Jesus, man. They're playing decent defense man to man. I got a problem with that. It's just the steal warping. Everything else is fine for the most part. Ugh. Play on.
Sar gets the bucket.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Thomas feeling it out a bit. Jones for three, and Boston with the rebound. In the corner, it's Bird. Bird lets it fly.
Just such great consistency on that jump shot. Even though he's not always squared up, Bird terrific in the catch and shoot game.
And the first time out of the
Larry Bird
for Chicago. And you think about the balance of power between the conferences. How about this, Greg? In the last 26 years, there have only been 3
Remember,
Eastern
Team Bird lost his
teams
first game against Orlando
to win the NBA Finals.
2011 Heat, the 2013 Heat, and then the 2024 Boston Celtics. So for those arguing for top 16 seeding in the playoffs, this might be your go-to stat.
bringing back in the heavy hitters.
Chicago making some changes. Zach Edey, he's checked in for Lopez. Hartenstein comes in for Jones. Christie subbed in for Bruce Brown. And then for Boston, Bull, he's checked in for Sabonis. Jared McCain comes in for Malik Beasley. And it's Ty Jerome in for Simmons. Here's Edey. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Thomas got his 6th assist on the night.
Oh, man, how about the last-minute decision there to pull the shot down and get a better one for your teammate?
It's McCain on the wing. Defended by Christie. Pass to Bird. It's not going to go for him. Good D by Williamson. Now Hartenstein. Here's Bird. Bird top inside.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter.
That's what, let me just show what it was just, that's what makes the game not work. This is the only thing I don't like right now. I'm trying to make a pass here. Hartenstein is loping backwards. Bird just warps into position to block him off. I'm trying to go to Hartenstein to set up a pass here to go to him when he feels this lane is cracked. Because he's loping back. And Bird just warps back and just stops him and then and Sarge just speeds up into position. See that? He just warped into that position.
They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Chicago trails by 12. Thomas with the ball. He's got 12. Here's Williamson. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
He took it right to the rack. And look, there's no one that can stop him.
Pass to McCain. Bird inside. Working on Williamson. Chicago's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Second team foul.
2 shots.
He's had 4 chances at the line. Made them all. No good on that one. And he sinks the second. Boston leading by 9. Here's McCain. Shot clock at 6. And Bull wide open. He shoots. Sinks the three-pointer. Bulls got the lead up to 12 now for Boston. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
For Chicago, they have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6.
And you have to like the way he's attacking the defense, drawing fouls and getting himself chances at the line this quarter.
Boston making a switch here. Simmons is checked in. Boston's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. To the inside. Bull can't hit. Chicago trails by 10. And Thomas, here we go. And easy 2 points on the layup. Thomas got 17.
And that's the baby-faced assassin. Thomas, he'll smile at you, and then he'll cut your legs out from under you.
That is a hard-won rebound. Man's rebound right there. Way to battle for it inside.
The 17-footer. And the shot falls short this time.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
They get it back. McCain gets a wide-open look. Good. And it's Bird picking up the assist. Bird's got his 4th assist in this one. Outside Thomas. Williamson double team. And stolen by Bull. Here's McCain. And it's...
You just... Oh, boy. Turn it down. You got McCain out here swishing threes. Just turn it down. That is not... No. You're just not going to just have a guy that's... I think his rating is like a 60... I drafted the guy. I think it's like a 76 three-point rating. No. No. And another thing, too, man. That's what's killing the game is the turnover. Like, the last pass I threw, okay, that was a bad pass. I'll give you because I hit the wrong button. But generally speaking, the majority of the game is being hampered by the steel warping issue. Way too many turnovers, man. That aren't even earned. They're not even doing anything special. They're just warping into position and taking passing angles away that they should not in position that they shouldn't be in position to get to. I don't know where else to do. I mean, I've tried everything, man. Offensive consistency should be down more because I want it to be, offenses come and go, but the defense remains intact for the most part. You shouldn't just be shooting all day, a great percentage throughout the game. I'm about to turn this down, I guess. I don't know. Sheesh, man. Do something. Those are on-ball steals. That's not the same. I got no problem with that. Man. And when bigs inside are not doing a good job with that. God, this is so frustrating. I hate... Got pass accuracy up on 85, and yet you got... Just trying to find something where you can actually throw passes and not get them picked off magically. I think that should be turned up even more so, because they're just... Maybe that might be what it is. Maybe it's the hustle. Maybe it's just turning that up all the artificial. Turn back to 50, I guess. See what happens. I don't know. Got stealing down at 12, man. It's still ripping. They're just ripping it out here, man. Ripping it. Blocks down too. Let's put that back at 50. All right, play.
Boston with another.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct.
Got 16 points off turnover. We don't have any.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
Difficult to guard and pick and roll. Zion's combination of mobility and quickness along with that strength, just so lethal.
Here's Song. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Orlando.
Yeah, but he was also a force on the defensive side. 2 block shots and also altered a ton of shots.
Bull can't hit. Enzo Thomas will bring it up for Chicago. Trailing by 13. 80 can't hit. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Outside, Simmons. Pass to Bird. From the arc. Drops in the tray. Bird's got 10 points.
Oh, Larry bust my ass on that one.
Look to give him from behind the arc.
Now here's Thomas. Here's Christie. What a play. Simply trains it in at the buzzer.
Resourceful move there, ending the period.
What's killing us is the turnovers. If you didn't have a turnover problem, this game would be like, it'd be a defensive battle. It is a defensive battle, but it wouldn't be this big lead.
The first half. Boston leads by 14.
He fixed the stealing problem.
After the break, you'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule. Well, before we move on to the next part of the show, hey, Jet, you get enough sleep last night?
Why are you asking?
And now, how about that first half? Talk about a dominating display for Boston.
Good things happen when you take care of the rock.
Yeah, they're certainly not giving away. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
They got 11 steals, man. And yet, we're still shooting better percentage than them, though. 11 steals that they, and I would say about maybe 3 of them that were earned. 3 of them were earned. The other ones were not.
We'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, Domantas Sabonis has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Boston leading by 14. On the floor for Boston. Ty Jerome out there with Jared McCain. Then there's Bird. Then it's Alexander Song. And it's Sabonis in at center.
This is where Sarr wants to be, right under the hoop, within easy reach of the basket.
And the big fella, Alex showing promise. Craig especially at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, I mean, great mobility for a 7-footer. That's invaluable for a big man in today's game, and has the makings of a modern offensive game as well.
Boston making a switch here. Beasley's checked in. So he gets them both. And so it's Boston with it. Here's Sabonis, and slam dunk by Sabonis.
And it's clear that Sabonis has it going on right now. That defense is at his mercy.
Williamson a screen on McCain. Pass to Edey. Williamson dishes to Thomas. The shot. Rebound Boston. Sabonis has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Bird. Here's Sarr, and he banks in the layup. Sarr's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That board looked easy for Sarr at 7-1. You expect second chance opportunities like that.
And the basket by Thomas.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
McCain against Thomas. To the middle, and stolen by Sarr. And the bucket.
Man, what do I have to do to get this game to play? I know y'all just listen. I love Larry Bird, but there ain't no way he about to outrun Zion Williamson in the full court situation. He just sped up and then just like, come on, man. Then the steals is like, what do we have to do to get this game to play equitably? God, 2K, man. Gotta just every game I just keep coming back to the sliders. Turn this up some more, I guess. Guys are just making way too many shots inside. Our defense is all of a sudden, unless they're like, I understand they're fouling hard, but there needs to be some shot contests where you're not fouling. And that's a problem. They're giving up too many easy layups when you shouldn't be. I don't know what to do, guys. Man. Got pass speed up to 75. I mean, well, turn it up even more, I guess. Just turn pass accuracy 100%. I mean, Jesus Christ. It's like cartoon levels now. Like, it's ridiculous. This is stupid. I should be talking basketball and not sliders, man. We should be talking about the pluses and minuses of how these teams are built. Instead, we're just sitting here talking about sliders. And it's just pissing me off because this is not what I want to be doing. I want to get into the fucking game and have me be immersed, man. Shit. Spend all this money on this crap, and at least they could do is release it and let it play logically. God. Guys make billions of dollars every year. All you care about is getting your Lamborghinis and your Coke and your scantily clad women. That's all they really care about over there in 2K offices. Get rich so you can get richer, and your product be damned. Anyway, I don't know. Guess you gotta turn that back up, I guess. I don't know. Don't know. Should be shooting a better percentage than this. The shots that we've gotten. back down again. I mean, I'm seeing. I don't mind Larry Bird can do what he wants. I don't mind him swishing threes like that. When you got guys out here, who are like 75 overall for 3-point line, just swishing threes like it's nobody's business. Like, come on. At least let those things rattle in there. Layup success. Let's turn that down. I guess you got no choice. Dunks. And then on top of that, our defense is just like they're throwing passes around like that pass to Sabonis earlier that he got that dunk. Like, why did my guy pick that pass? That's a pass that should have been picked off, but it wasn't. I mean, a long cross-court pass to a center who just magically catches it, goes up and dunks it. Like, come on. But yet I can't make an offshoot pass on a fast break without somebody warping over there and taking it. Like, get out of here, man. This whole entire evening I've done this is like my third, fourth string tonight. I've lost count. I've spent all the time here in the sliders instead of showcasing for you guys just good basketball. That's what we want to do here. And instead I'm over here doing this, boring the hell out of you guys with this crap. I don't blame you if you don't watch this. I wouldn't want to watch this either. Shoot. Don't blame you guys, man. If you tuned out, I would have tuned out a long time ago. This is crap, man. The game started off pretty good, but then you could just see it just slowly but surely just started just weird. I guess I'll just put this back down to normal. Let's see what happens if I do that. I don't know. We need to turn this up. We should be getting more offensive rebounds because this team is between Williamson, Hartenstein, Edey, Lopez, who's not a great rebounder, he has great size. Going against that, they should be getting more rebounds than what they're showcasing here. But I digress. Let's take I guess we'll take the CPU speed down. That's probably a problem because Larry Bird I love Larry Bird, but goddamn, there is no world that exists that he's beating Zion Williamson up the court on a fast break when Zion has the advantage over. Like, I could see if it okay, neck and neck, that's one thing. But he had like about a good 5-yard head start. And he just overran him. Like, come on, man. At what point does the bullshit stop? It's like you're asking me to believe that the moon is made of cheese now. Like, you just like, what else you gonna do? Sell me some magic beans and grow a beanstalk next? Climb that some bitch and go find fame and fortune? Shit, man. All right, play on.
It's good. 3-point play chance here for him.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
This is his third free throw attempt of the game. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Pass to Christie. Puts up a three. Up again. And Hartenstein is right there. Hartenstein's got 6.
He's so strong when he goes to work on the glass. One opening is all he'll need to finish the play, even if it's just a tip-in.
Bird finds Song. Sabonis' screen on Hartenstein. Clock at 6. Here's McCain. Drills the three.
I give up. Let's just change it. Just change it back to the way it was, man. Going back to the original sliders that I had before. This guy McCain is not even a good shooter, man. He swished that with like no problem. Like, yeah, I got Christie out here who is a good 3-point shooter. He can't buy one. It's just ridiculous, man. What is wrong with these people at 2K? And yet you got, and it pisses me off because you get bombarded with 2K commercials all day when you play this game about, buy our new whatever the heck, our Skittles package, or it's season 3 or whatever the crap. And yet your fucking NBA play is like this. Like, what the fuck? You spend all your time talking about all this nonsense, but you don't even have the very thing that spawned your company. Right, that is the NBA. 5-on-5 basketball, which is the core of everything. God.
Pointer, 13 points in the game.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And Thomas, here we go. Edey, and the dunk by Edey.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
Here's McCain. Lays it up and banks it in. McCain's got 5 points now this quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Sabonis against Edey. Pass to Williamson. Williamson double team. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Thomas gets the bucket. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Now McCain. He's got 15. Sarr with it. 5 to shoot. Shot from the top of the key. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
Boston leading by 18. Pass to Sarr. Beasley sets a screen for Sarr. Driving the lane. Banked in off the glass. Sarr's got 8.
And the more we see of Alex Sarr, I'd like to see more attacks at the rim.
And here is Thomas. He's got 23. It's Thomas on the wing. Over McCain. It's Chicago with another bucket. Here's McCain. And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
Adjustments are...
Yeah, guys, I pretty much just lost interest in this. Like, this game, the game's pretty much over now. I mean, it started off okay, but it's been ruined with all the crap that went down. Game's freaking been ruined. I mean, you can't even... Yeah, I probably could maybe try and do a comeback, but it's like now the guys aren't moving off the ball. They're just standing around. So if you change the sliders the other way, the computer plays more aggressive but nerfs everything you do. If you do it the other way, you begin to dominate with your little dribble. Like, basically, you can do anything you want off the dribble, but team play just is not existent. So it's either you play and have a team-style game that you can't compete in because you'll lose every time, or you play it and dumb it down to the point where it's just like a snail's pace in the half court, and it's just a bunch of dribble moves. Yeah, not a fan. Not a fan. Not a fan at all. Not a fan. Especially when this is supposed to be... Yeah. This has been one hell of a night, man. This has been by far the worst stretch of basketball I've ever done on a game. This is the worst 2K I've ever played by far. And most people complain about 2K, like they can't get their shot off. The shooting isn't the problem. To me, it's just the inability to accurately represent realistic basketball. That's the problem. Their engine is totally cooked. Like, this is... I don't know what they did between last year and this year, but if I had known this, I would have just did all this stuff on 2K25. And I would just ran the season. I would have did all this on 2K25 with the uniforms and everything. I'd put it now. I have to, if I went back to 2K25, I have to do all that because you can't, because there's 2K is servers are, they segment them. You can't share your information between two games. Of course, don't tell my player people that. They haven't wised up yet. They think it's okay to keep making my players year after year after year. But anyway, I digress there. So I got all these uniforms and all these courts and everything made with all these designs. I'd have to do all this work again for 2K25 to do it over there, which I just don't want to do that. I spent a lot of time doing all these dang courts and these uniforms, and not to mention the playbooks, getting all the playbooks arranged, which takes time, and then making sure that all the plays work in scrimmage mode. So I don't mind. I like doing that. It's just I just want to get the you just want to get the reward from it. I want the game to play right. I don't mind the work. I just want to get the reward.
Part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
And with the moment, let's check out some stats for Zion Williamson. Coming off a terrific season, checking in at about 24 points per, 7 rebounds, and 5 assists. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
He's someone you can rely on to bring it on a nightly basis. When they need a basket, he's the guy they turn to.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this hot, a great chance to extend this lead.
Thomas passes to Williamson. Thomas against McCain. Goes up on the wing. Thomas's shot is off. Boston leading by 20. Williamson with the block.
That's Zion's kitchen. One cook allowed.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the side.
All right, guys, I'm going to bring this stream to an end because we've gotten to a place where we're not even making high percentage shots anymore, man. This is, first off, that should be a dunk. Number two, how does he miss this? Everything that's going on in this game, and Zach Edey is I'm just gonna go ahead and just show his actual inside ability. Well, actually they're nerfing him right now. They're nerfing him, but needless to say, his inside ability, it was supposed to be higher than that. I don't know why they're nerfing him down to 68. It's normally somewhere around maybe 88. So I don't know why he's being nerfed down to 68. He's far better inside scorer than that. Far better. So I don't know what's going on there. They're just nerfing him down, but whatever, man. I'm going to go ahead and bring this to an end, guys. I'm probably go ahead and I'm not going to live stream any more games until I figure out a good slider, whatever. And I'm sorry. I mean, I know I announced I was going to be doing this, but I can't in good faith continue to broadcast these games. They're going to play it like this. It insults your intelligence as well as my own, because you can see the inequity in the gameplay. It's shit. And 2K needs to be reined in on a horse on a rail for what they do to us. For you to charge people $70, $80, and if you're foolish enough to pay for the stupid, let there be no doubt package for your My Player garbage, so you can pretend to be a superstar on TV for I don't know, what's it, the 15th year they've been doing this? You can go ahead and remake yourself on television and live out your fantasy career. For them to charge that kind of money for a game that doesn't even accurately represent the actual commodity that you sell, and that is the NBA. And maybe I don't know, man. But anyway, I'm not gonna broadcast any more games until I get this down, and I'll just do them. I'll just do a bunch of simulations here at the house, and I'll just do it that. And if it works, I'll go live. If not, then the ultimate season's gonna be canceled, I guess, because I can't do this. You got Isaiah Thomas out here, can't even get by some third string 2-guard. He's getting nerfed down. You got Larry Bird out running Zion Williamson in fast breaks. I love Larry Bird, but he ain't no speed demon, man. He ain't no speed demon. We all know this. Man, it's like, gosh, man. So, Thanks for those that tuned in that wanted to see this and appreciate what I do here. I appreciate you guys, but again, I'm not going to be doing this anymore until we get these sliders down, and there's no guarantee I ever will, because 2K is, they've released, I believe, 4 patches since the game has come out. They've all been geared towards my player. Nonsense, like, you know, stuff that doesn't matter, like, you know, facial scans and, you know, new shoes and dance maneuvers and, you know, candy corn, or I don't know what they've got going on, but it has nothing to do with actual strategic basketball. So, in my opinion, don't buy this game. Don't buy it. I don't care how good it looks. It's a shit game. I'm just calling it like it is. If you're into strategic 5-on-5 basketball, you like to run plays and actually have a realistic basketball experience, don't buy this game. Not in its present state. Because I'm pissed. I spent a lot of time on these. I spent a lot of time on this, man. And maybe that's on me for not, you know, fully stress testing it. I just took for granted that the game would play good. It played good last year. I mean, you guys saw my streams. I mean, you saw all my stuff. It played. We had some amazing games throughout those series that I did. Now we come here and it's like, it looks, this, I will say it's just the best looking 2K we've seen on PlayStation 5, but it's by far the worst playing one, by far. And I think because they changed the engine, that's probably what it was. They changed the engine, and when you do that, it takes time to program a game. You can't just do that in under 6 months, man. That's why they shouldn't release games for the NBA every freaking year. You don't need to do that. But because they're so bent on making as much money in the shortest amount of time as possible, we as gamers have to suffer. And it's just another black eye on the stain on gaming right now. You know, us as people who we're just average people who just enjoy immersive gaming experiences. At least I do. That's why I play games. I don't play games to make myself feel like I'm some superstar or, you know, point my finger, oh yeah, I got the highest score. No, I just want to have an immersive experience and just have fun. Which is why I've been playing Ghost of Yotai a lot, which is I'm going to go ahead and stream that next, I guess. I guess I'll get back into Ghost of Yotai, because that's, man, this is sad. This is a beautiful court, too, though. I like this court really a lot, but man, it's just sad. It's freaking sad, man. I'm just bummed out, man, because I was excited about this, man. I'm bummed, man. That Team Larry Bird, Jordan, Showtime, I had them all made up, ready to go, and there we are when we get here, and we're laying the proverbial turd in the bed. So yeah, until I get this sorted out, guys, I will not be broadcasting any more games. No more broadcasts on this until I get this sorted, because I'm not going to waste your guys' time, and I'm not going to sit here and make myself get depressed because I'm playing an inferior product that I know could be better if they would just take the time to focus for 1 second. Take your mind off your cocaine lines. Take your mind off your, you know, Lamborghinis and Me magazine. Take your minds off of, you know, what next, you know, scantily clad woman you're trying to hire to come over your house at, you know, 3 at night to service your deviant needs. Just take some time to program an actual, realistic basketball simulation, and I will be the first in line. But until then, 2K can fuck off, because you've wasted my time. I got a couple people who are faithful to this channel, who watch these games, who like to see it, and this stuff was announced, and we can't even do it, and I'm pissed. So yeah, guys, I will see you guys later for Ghost of Yotai. I'll probably go ahead and get that going here in a couple minutes. Slice up some samurais, make myself feel better. go out to Fuel Japan, slice up some samurais. I'll feel a little better about my situation over here with this. But with that being said, guys, I'm putting this on pause for the Ultimate season, and yeah, we'll go. To be determined. TBD, man. The Ultimate season is in official TBD mode. To be determined. So yeah, I will see you guys next time for my next stream. Thanks for hanging out, and I'm sorry. I apologize again. Take care wherever you're at in the world.